मुंबई का, जहां की आरबीआई की तरफ से आज मौद्रिक नीति इस वक्त पेश की जा रही है।
We said we would watch macroeconomic and financial developments in the months ahead with a view to responding as space opens up. Now, incoming data since then show a sharper than anticipated upsurge in inflationary pressures emanating from a number of food items, as well as a rise in commodity prices. Now, we expect that a strong monsoon, continued astute food management, as well as steady expansion in supply capacity, especially in services, could help offset these upward pressures. But given the uncertainties, the Reserve Bank will stay on hold. However, the stance of monetary policy remains accommodative, and we will monitor macroeconomic and financial developments for any further scope for policy action. We also noted that the transmission of policy into bank lending rates still remains work in progress. We will shortly review the operation of the marginal cost lending rate framework to iron out any issues, and we also believe that timely capital infusion into constrained public sector banks will also aid credit flows. Now, I want to talk about a few other concerns that have been left out of the policy statement. On liquidity, there have been two big concerns. First, on the maturing FCNR-B deposits. Our sense is that the leveraged portion of those deposits, people have borrowed to invest in FCNR-B deposits, that leveraged portion will not be renewed. Therefore, there could be outflows possibly of the order of $20 billion or so. Now, we have covered these outflows in the forward markets. And before the maturation of the deposits, we will take some advanced deliveries in the lead up to the maturity. Now, some counterparties that we have contracts with are apprehensive that they may not be able to deliver easily on the dollars we are owed, and hence there may be some episodes of dollar shortage in the market going forward. This is something we will monitor. We may supply dollars in case of extreme volatility, but no one should take this for granted. But for sure, we have plenty of dollars that we can supply if necessary. We are also committed to supply short-term rupee liquidity to the extent needed to support our monetary stance. The second concern on liquidity has been a question about how long we propose to take to move from a situation of systemic liquidity deficit to one of close to neutrality. Now, this is something that depends on the market and external conditions. As you know, we've already infused a fair amount of durable liquidity into the markets. In addition, we are seeing some reduction in outstanding cash balances. We will not commit to a time frame by which we will move to a neutral position, but we will be opportunistic in moving the system towards that goal. Finally, on the bank cleanup, we are working together with the government on facilitating the process. There are discussions going on mechanisms that will leave projects with the right capital structures as well as access to credit, with also some incentives for promoters to earn their way out of difficulty. SEBI is also being consulted on these issues. There's also some talk of a variety of funds to invest in stress situations. However, and let me emphasize this, there is no intent to go back to the days of forbearance or reverse the move towards transparent bank balance sheets. Let me stop there and we can take questions now.
Thank you, sir. Supriya.
तो इस वक्त की बड़ी खबर कि रिजर्व बैंक के द्वारा जो मौद्रिक नीति घोषणा की गई उसमें किसी भी तरह का कोई बदलाव नहीं किया गया है। जो रेट पहले रिवर्स रेपो रेट का था, जो रेपो रेट का था, जो सीआरआर का था, वो सारी यथावत है जैसे पहले थी। और इस वक्त की यही बड़ी खबर कि अगर आपने लोन ले रखा है और अगर आप चाह रहे थे, उम्मीद लगाए हुए थे कि आपकी जो ईएमआई जो आप बैंकों को देते हैं वो उसमें कुछ कमी हो जाए, तो इस वक्त आरबीआई की तरफ से ये नहीं कुछ हुआ है। आपको उतनी ही ईएमआई देनी पड़ेगी जितनी कि आप दे रहे थे। इस वक्त की यही बड़ी खबर है कि आरबीआई ने किसी भी तरह का कोई पॉलिसी में, खासकर जो रेट्स चेंज की बात हो रही थी, ब्याज दरों में चेंज की बदलाव की हो रही थी, उसमें किसी तरह का कोई बदलाव नहीं किया रहा। और मीडिया भी तमाम जो रिपोर्ट्स आ भी रही थी उसमें भी लगभग यही बातें कही जा रही थी कि शायद इस बार जो द्विमासिक मौद्रिक नीति की समीक्षा होगी आरबीआई की तरफ से, उसमें शायद ही जो रघुराम राजन है गवर्नर, कोई बदलाव करे। बहरहाल हम बढ़ते हैं अपनी अगली